I'm on my way to fly to the Mexico plant, and I thought I would share, especially with our team in Texas, what it's like to go to Mexico. So here we are. I got Abe and Fernando with me. The sun is coming up. It's early in the morning, and we're headed about a 4-hour flight to get all the way into Chihuahua, Mexico from Paris. You can see the skyline up ahead of Dallas. We just got off the ground at Paris, and we can see the sunlight reflecting off of the skyline in Dallas. After we landed around 12 p.m., one of the first things we got to do is stop at a taco truck right beside the road. We saw a bunch of dogs laying there as well, so we were a little bit nervous about that, or just making some jokes about it anyways. But the tacos and burritos were awesome. And then we drove through the mountains. It takes about an hour and a half to get to Campo 72, which is where this is. And then here's our shop right before we walked in. See the barrel behind that forklift? Well, any forklift in Mexico, if it's a 10,000 pound forklift, it becomes a 15,000 pound forklift very quickly. So going inside, we see here, this is the new bandsaw. Well, it's a couple of years old, but you can see how well they're taking care of it. And just notice how clean it is. There's hardly any marks. Look how clean it is around here. No oil laying there around or shavings. Very well taken care of. Thank you so much. Fernando and Abe just discussing different strategies of how we do things in Texas and learning from how they do things in Mexico. Many improvements made since we were here last. And yeah, just look at the shine of these paint. Very good quality paint. Shiny paint and a nice thick coating applied. Great job. And then from there, we just went to different places. This is the office where Abe was showing him different tips and tricks in the ERP system, and they were showing us kind of how they do things. This is where it all starts. This is where the process begins in the shop. This is the parts department where they weld the parts. Look at those welds. They look really nice. So those two guys weld the trailers, and then we have 3 different bays that weld the trailers together on these jigs, these fixtures that are made. So here's the 3rd bay. So we got 3 different teams, and this trailer is finished. This is how they take them out with a hoist, and then they bring them over to the other side where they will begin the paint process. So from there, it goes around on the rail. As you can see here, it hangs from a trolley, and this trailer has already been sandblasted. Look at that nice finish. This has got a nice 1 mil profile on it for the powder to clean.
Dile otra vez.
Saludos a Texas, el compa David, a Chiro.
Okay.
We have a great team there. As you can see, the employees are happy. They really appreciate the work that we give them over there, and we have had these team members for a long time already, and a lot more people that want to work here because it's a great environment. So from over here, the trailers get painted. They just finished painting these, so they're pulling them out, and from there they will go into the oven to get cured at about 450 degrees Fahrenheit. So nice black. It looks black, but it'll be gray by the time it's cured. This is the next one. And they have this cool door operation, air cylinders. So when they press a button, it opens and closes the doors for them. So that is super neat. Very lean, efficient way of doing it. From there, we did a little bit of sightseeing later on in the evening, and it's just such a beautiful place. You can see mountains on both sides. This road is kind of in the valley. Such a beautiful place where our plant is. This is a grocery store, and it is so neat. They got coffee readily available. Super clean store, and they have everything. So many things. You can see bicycles, toys, pots and pans, lots of groceries, lots of nice chips and snacks, which I love from Mexico. And cold drinks, and look, even clothes, a whole bunch of clothes and hats And such funny names for some of the foods they have. That one was called sponge. But this is what it looks like most of the sunsets. Unbelievable. Just makes you stop and stare at it for a while. What a beautiful creator we serve.